again. So we just read a book called The Big Hungry Bear, and we're going to use some of our creations in our math lesson for today. So our math lesson today is we're going to talk about numbers. Only 6 numbers. Only 6. So for those of you who know how to count to 20, 30, 40, 50, even 100, we're going to be working with how to write the numbers, these 6 numbers, okay? So first I like to ask a question. What is the first number in a number sequence? What's the number we start with? Oh, okay. So most of you said 1. So when we're counting things, we do start with 1. So if I said, how many items do I have? Oh, I have 1, 2. That's correct. When you're counting objects, items, or things, you do start with 1. But when you're counting as a whole sequence, you start with 0 because it starts with 0. 0 is how the numbers are created. So if I'm going to go from 0 to 10, I can't forget 0 because without 0, I can't make 10. It's a very important number, right? So 0 is the first number that we start with, 0. For those of you who can spell, Z-E-R-O, 0. That is how you spell 0. And this is the first number that we are going to start with. So if I say give me 0 items, how many items will you give me? Yeah, nothing. You didn't give me anything because I don't want any. I want 0, okay? Alright, so the next number after 0 is, alrighty, 1. So parents, the way we teach how to write the numbers are a little bit different than the way we may write numbers in our own, like on our own. I write my 1 like this actually. So the 1, it goes up, down, and across. And we do it this way because this is the way it's seen on a keyboard. And any type of print, this is what you'll see. Sometimes it won't have the bottom, but it'll have the tick at the top and the line down. All right? So this is a really nice way for 3, 4, and 5-year-olds to start writing the number 1, up, down, and across. And once they get adjusted to what a 1 looks like and they won't say a 1 is an L, then let them put their own personality on it. But 1 is spelled O-N-E. 1, 1, 1. All right? So can you guys go around the house and bring your parents back 1 item? Just 1. Alrighty. So I walked around the house and I found 1 egg carton. It holds many eggs, but it's only 1 carton. So what did you guys find? Let's discuss it with our parents. All right, you guys found some really nice things as well. All right, so what comes after 1? Yes, 2. So this 2 is the 2 they will find on a keyboard, printed on labels and things like that. So that's why we make it this 2. I make the little fancy 2 normally in my own life, but this is what we teach. 2. T-W-O. 2. All right. So can you guys go bring us back 2 items? Alrighty. So when I walked around the house, I found 2 cereal boxes. 1 is Fruity Pebbles. Number 2 is for Crunch Berry. Captain Crunch. All right. So I have 2 boxes. So what did you discuss with your parents, what you found that was 2? All right, awesome. You guys did a nice job. So what comes after 2? 3. All right, so this is a 3. We just do 2 hoops or 2 C's, as I say. When I have a kid struggling with trying to make a 3, I say make 2 C's. And I know my other coworker, she says make a sideways and They both work. All right, so this is how you spell three. 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 The TH make the th. So three. Three. All right, so that's how you spell three. This is how you write three. Can you go and bring your parents back 3 items? Awesome. So what I did was I went to my craft room and I retrieved some crayons. I have 3 boxes of crayons. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 boxes of crayons. Can you tell your parents what you found in 3? Wow, you guys are really enjoying this game. So, 4. 4 is one of those weird numbers to teach because there are 2 ways that you can write the 4. There's a manuscript way and then there's a keyboard digital way. So, this is the way we typically teach in school, just the manuscript way. Line, over, and down. Right? But on the keyboards and on any printed item, your child will see this: up, slant, across. So what I do personally is I teach both. So if they see 4 printed, they know this is a 4. If they see it written, they know this is a 4. So there's no confusion. All right. So I teach both of them. So I think it's really nice for them to write both of them and know what both of them look like. All right. So 4 is spelled Four. So or. Or. 4. The U is all on silence. Okay. So, can you go and find 4 items? Not 8, smart kids. 4. All right, so I went to the pantry and I retrieved 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 boxes of rice. So I have 4 boxes of rice. Isn't that awesome? Our next number after 4 is the number 5. Yes, 5. F-I-V-E, 5. All right, so can you go and retrieve 5 items and bring them back? Alrighty, so I went to the kitchen and I found 5 Gatorade bottles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Gatorade bottles for the number 5. What did you retrieve? Can you talk to your parents about it? Awesome. I'm so happy that you guys played the house scavenger number hunt with me today. It is a really awesome game that you can play at any time. You can have the kids count the doorknobs. You can have the kids count the lamps, the lights, the couches, the chairs, the windows. You can have them count the eggs that you have, canned goods, things around your house. Is a really, really great way to connect their environment with their brain power, because sometimes kids just have brain power, but they have no environment. So how many windows is in your room? 2. Okay, you have 2. How many is in mommy and daddy room? 4. So that's an awesome way that they're connecting their brain power with their environment together. How many dogs do we have? How many cats do we have? How many neighbors do we know? How many friends play in your neighborhood with you? So connect the environment with the learning, and it's so concrete and it helps them out so much. Because if they're at school and we're talking about the number 3, hey, I have 3 friends. I have Manuel, I have Raul, and I have Hakeem, and we play soccer together, and we play basketball, and we ride our bikes up and down the street. See, he just connected that with what you gave him at home in school, because he knows he has 3 friends. So that's another way to put environment and learning environment together, like in their home, in their community. Oh, I know my mailman, his name is Bob. Oh, my dad's name is Bob. Really? That's cool. So that's just another way to connect it. So what we're going to do to end off this activity today is we're going to talk about counting. So we know 0 means I don't want anything. That means 0. And we know 1 means what? When you and I say, can I have 1? Can your child give you 1 of something right now? All right, so 1. Can I have 1? I'm going to give you 1. That's 1. What about the next number after 1? 2. Okay, can I have 2 of something? So have your child give you 2 of something. All right, so let's count it out. 1, 2. And make sure they're counting it out so they know it. All right, next is, can I have 3 of something? It can be anything. All right, now have them count it out. 1, 2, 3. All right. So, and remember, your number cards, this is just pieces of paper. It is not anything fancy. I just found some printer paper and I wrote on it and cut it in half. All right, this is number 4. So I can give you 4 things. All righty, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things. All right, and our last number is 5. All right, so let's give you 5 things. All right. All right, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow. All right. So throughout the day, throughout the week today, throughout the day today, and throughout the week this week, you can just ask questions. If you have those cardboard egg cartons like this, I write numbers in mine, and this goes up to the number 6. So if I ask for 2 of something, 1, 2, and it's going on the opposite side of the actual number so the child can still see the number and then they can count this. So if you want it, you can get an old egg carton and just put things in it. It could be anything. You could put crayons in it. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Nothing fancy at all. You can put cotton balls in it, right? You put your cotton ball in there and have them count the cotton balls and tell you how much is in there. You can put colored pencils if you like. If you have them lying around, you can put color pencils in here, right? Put all the little colored pencils there. And then you can put markers or scissors or, whatever you feel in there. And then give the kid this little box and says, okay, let's count today. So let's count. Oh, that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And they might have to take some of them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And allow them that, that time to count. And it doesn't have to be in a rush. You could sit there. They could do a couple numbers at a time and then go play and then come back and do the rest of the numbers. You can make it a game. You can dye the cotton balls with color. Or you can draw markers with them and say, oh, let's make 2 black ones and 2 red ones, things like that to see if they're following directions. There's so much you can do with little items like this. So I really, really, really want to thank you. And again, this is just paper. I put some stars on the back to count with that we'll use later. But this is nothing. It's fancy. Everything is in my house. I did not go out and buy anything. So yes, use what you have. Use empty boxes. Use empty bottles like this and put things in it and count them. That's the fun thing about it. And then you could put numbers on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then put that many items inside and have them match the cap up to the amount that's in. Things like that. So yes, I really thank you for giving me your time today. And I just hope you have a really, really great day today. And hopefully you'll tune in tomorrow. Thank you.